All right, this is the new pickup that we're going to be putting in this Strat. I'm expecting a little bit like crisper cut in the mix, like for the higher gain tones. I'm not sure how good this is going to clean up. The JB actually cleans up pretty nicely on lower gain settings. So hopefully this thing will give me that cut through in the high gain with a little less compression, and at the same time give me some clarity, and see how it pairs with the other pickups which I have in the guitar, which are currently a Fat 50s and the neck for the single coil, and I have a Seymour Duncan mini humbucker, which is a mini 59 in the middle position. So hopefully this will be a good match, and we're going to do a sound test here in just a second once I get this thing installed. Okay, here's the signal chain. Amplifier is a Marshall DSL-40CR. I'm not using the stock reverb on the amp. I have a TC Electronic Hall of Fame running through the effects loop, as well as the TC Electronic delay pedal, just so it doesn't sound quite so dry. For the most part, this EQ pedal is disengaged. I might turn it on to show like how to push the front of the amp and how the pickup sounds like with really high gain, but for the most part, I'm just going to be on one channel, which is the ultra gain channel, the first position. So I guess it's the lead one channel. So here's my settings, right? So gain is right at about half, and then we're at about 3 o'clock on the volume. Treble is at noon. Mids are probably about 10:30. Bass probably at about 9:30. Presence about 10 o'clock. Resonance all the way up. And then once again, not using the reverb. And we're on the second master volume, which is probably about 11 o'clock, okay? And then I'm also using an attenuator on here just so like I don't blow my ears out. I've got the Bugera Power Soak, and we're at about 30%. The cabinet is a Harley Benton cabinet with two Celestion Vintage 30 speakers. Microphone is a Shure SM57, and the audio interface is a Focusrite Scarlett, and the DAW is a Reaper. So that's our signal chain for this test. Oh, I forgot to mention, the first thing in the signal chain is this tuner. It also has a buffer on it, so it just cleans up the signal when it goes into the rest of the equipment. All right, so we're gonna be looking at this Seymour Duncan JB bridge pickup, Fender Strat. Obviously got the selector switch in the bridge position. There's going to be no adjustments done to the signal chain. The only thing I'm going to be doing is rolling back the volume so we can see how good it cleans up. The gain on the amp is pretty dang high right now, so it'll just give you an idea of what it's capable of in terms of cleanup and what type of dynamics you can get with the volume rollback, even at a really high gain setting. It'll get way cleaner if you roll down the gain on the amp, but this is what we're going to roll with for right now. All right, so let's check it out. First, I want to see how this thing cleans up. I've got the amp on that same high gain setting. I do have an EQ pedal that I'm going to show with this pickup here. First, we're going to do it without the EQ pedal, and let's see what we get. I was surprised at how well it cleaned up, given that this is like notoriously like a high gain pickup. So I've got the volume pot on 2, and and then we're just hearing the bridge pickup for now. I'm gonna actually play between the neck and the middle just to see how it blends with everything. So I think it's actually a pretty nice fit. So see what you guys think. Kick on this overdrive. So I think that's where this shines, is with that. I got a Boss GE7 EQ going into the front of the amp. And for that high gain tone, it just makes it cut through, and just those harmonics and stuff really come out. So I'm gonna do like just a couple of little riffs here that you guys probably recognize. And I'm gonna do it without the EQ pedal and then with the EQ pedal. So maybe like... on the EQ pedal. Without the EQ pedal. With the EQ pedal. Once again, let's go first without the EQ pedal. Alright, let's kick on the EQ pedal. Gives it just a little bit extra. Alright, so now let's play between the single coil and the bridge pickup on that rolled back volume. Once again, I got the volume on about 2. Setting on the amp is still high. I kicked off the overdrive. So here's kind of like our single coil neck tone. sound a little, you know, different because it's bridge, but it cleans up pretty nice. So if I was to do some, like a slightly overdriven, like rhythm tone. And you'll see the similarity between the two, or the difference between the two, I should say. There, but you get the idea on the sound, hopefully. Yeah, so my apologies, there's a few sour notes in that playback demo. But anyways, this wasn't a tutorial on how to play EVH riffs, obviously. But anyways, I thought it was interesting to see if this pickup was useful for anything beyond like that brown sound. And clearly it is. It's, you know, it's a little different than the JB. I think the JB, it's like I was saying in the beginning, sounds slightly more compressed. When you like hit those high gain settings, although it's not necessarily a bad sound, just a little bit different. So I think they both pair nicely with the single coil and mini humbucker that I have in my Strat. So really just a matter of taste. Not really sure which one I prefer. What do you guys think? Leave me a message in the comment section, and hopefully this was helpful for you guys that might be looking at this pickup, but might not be up to playing like Van Halen covers all day long. It might be something that you can use in your sound. All right, thanks for watching.